I sent you DM on disc. It's fine, I can read it now. Ah, okay. Thank you for that, Joran. Joran doing the mod job as perfectly as possible. Not the manslaughter. No, it's fine. Just start watching WW again. It's pretty good right now. It is, dude. Rady, it's good. It's actually good. We're experiencing a reborn of WWE. It's pretty nice. So yesterday, for my birthday cake, I didn't eat a cake. I ate a sushi tower as my birthday cake, which is 2 stacks full of sushi. So there's, I think, like about like 30 pieces of sushi as like a birthday cake. So it's sushi stacked with sushi. It's pretty nice. It's better than a birthday cake, and I like it. Sushi is GOAT. My only experience in watching WWE is from a certain baby VTuber. A baby VTuber? I don't watch any VTubers, so I don't know. I want sushi too, Oz. Well, we could eat at Sushi Tay again. We could eat at Sushi Tay again, if you want to. Yo Keeb's Hangouts. Eating Sushi Tay. So you don't eat cake on your birthday? I didn't actually eat cake on my birthday. No, I did not. I did not eat cake. No. If you are meaning the other cake, even worse, no. I did not eat that cake at all. I have nobody. Palzivar. You've done the wrong command there. You've done the wrong command. We can refund him. Change keyword. Change keyword can be allowed. He's sleeping tonight. Hasn't drank his coffee yet, most likely. I refunded, thank you, Joran. Itu mau ditemenin, Del. Temenin lah. Ramakara, please? No, thank you. No, thank you to Ramakara. I don't get the other cake thing. What do you mean, Oz? Cake. Or in iPhone emojis, it's the peach emoji. There you go. Speaking of Rama, have you seen Kate Spice? What? No, I've not. I have not. Is it appropriate? Hamagori's sus today. Peach Uwu. GMK Peaches and Creams might stand for other things. Check it now, dude. I'm not gonna check that now. No, I'll just check it later. And it's not even Rama anymore. It's Hibby. It's not Rama anymore. It's Hibby. TBMX. I'm quite interested in their Hibiki keyboard. Seems very boxy, type of boxy keyboards. I like those boxy keyboards that are available in the market. Can we change newbie corner name to Yapet class? Yeah, why not? I'm more interested to people behind it. Behind Hibiki. Who made the board? It's what was it? It's not Zambumon. No, it's not Zambumon. It's who's the other guy? How could I forget? Rama NFC card review soon. They have an NFC card? By the way, NFC cards are actually not too expensive to make here in Indo. It's like 90,000 for one in Snappy or something like that. Wilba? Yeah, Wilba, right? It's Wilba, right? I'm pretty sure it's Wilba. I don't like full fillet edges keyboards. Full fillet edges. I just like simple keyboard designs more than you know like the unique ones or something like that. I prefer classic rectangles. The $30 plastic tub guy. God. Don't get me wrong, Rama is expensive, and they classify themselves as an expensive brand, which is I'm okay with. You know, I'm not against them being expensive because that's how they're supposed to be. That's what they want to be, right? That's what the brand selling point is high price premium stuff, even though some of the products are not the best, but yeah. Is Rama the Beats of the keyboard? Kind of. They're more like Apple. I guess they're more like Apple. With Rama, I just can't get over 1-year GB plastic jars. That is a questionable thing. Yes, I do agree. Apple delivers good stuff though. Well, I mean, a few of Rama's keyboards are good. I mean, like, plastic jars, you don't need fancy plastic cases, jars to house your keycaps and switches. You just buy, like, $1 cheap jars that are made of glass, or, like, yeah, you could do that. Still waiting for my Thermal Sequence 2. Ooh, Thermal Sequence 2, nice. I used to own the normal Rama Thermal. It was pretty decent. Liked it a lot. That was my first high-end keyboard that I've ever owned, so pretty happy with that keyboard. But I did sell it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very clacky though. Ramakara. Ramakara is yeah, it's disappointing at best. I like the idea of Ramakara. I like the idea, but it's just the price point that kind of hurts the board more than it has to. I like most of Rama's probably Kate design keyboards, but IMO, the community, focuses too much on the drama. Kind of, yes. I mean, Rama's, it's quite impressive that they are venturing out to non-keyboard stuff, you know? They're venturing out from just non-keyboard stuff to collabing with other brands. Like, they made a coffee machine, right? And they made a baseball bat, a chessboard. They're starting to venture out, so maybe we'll see less keyboard products in the future, but more of those collabs. More, it's not a really hype beast, but probably like some of those like higher class goods. There you go. I couldn't care less about Rama Drama, but for Rama Drama sounds nice. But $40 jars makes me not like them. Well, you don't have to buy it, right? You don't have to buy it. I guess we're not the intended market. Check DM. I don't. Oh. Supreme Brick. Can't complain about the Rama boards. None of them support ISO. None of them support ISO, so I guess I can't complain about that. But I feel like it's a dodged bullet. Dude, none of their keyboards support ISO? Really? I never knew that. I thought there has to be like an ISO version of the PCB. Yeah, I never properly like realized that. None? Oh, well. Then Europeans are not the intended market then. Should I go for the Tiger 80 Lite over the Keychron Q3 if I only have a... But yes, 100% yes. It is way better, trust me. Tiger 80 Lite is good. If you pair it with the correct switches, you are in for a lovely time. Yes, Tiger 80 Lite over Keychron. M65B, C, U80, M60A to C all support single fixed layouts. The only other Rama board that I've built, other than the Kara, was the Thermal and the M60A. And M60A was a fixed Sangan, yeah, fixed. Was it Sangan or HHKB? Sangan layout, if I'm not wrong. I had someone asking about my KBD fans Odin earlier. Turns out V2 dropped the solderable PCB, so I can't even do ISO on that now. Are you serious? Man, I'm starting to feel for JQ. For the amount of keyboards that does not come with that does not come with ISO. But I guess they're just making it based on majority of the market, I guess. So. Why did the music stop? It's all about hot swap now. It is indeed about hot swap, and most of the market does want hot swap more than solder. So, yeah. Are you gonna build Praxis IM soon? I don't know. It was stated that I was going to build a Praxis IM, but no info as of right now of the Praxis IM. I really want that board though, Praxis IM. I mean, like, it's a interesting Alice board for cheap. Clearly better than the YMDK wings, most likely. Preferences are banned in this hobby. It's not banned, it's not received well most of the time. You can do ISO and hot swap, true, on most keyboards nowadays. It's all about the flex cuts. Well, yes, I would like to propose to keyboard makers to stop making flex cuts, please. Please just stop making flex cuts. I mean, like, you can make a 60%, you can make a 1.2 millimeter PCB. It is fine for me for a 1.2 millimeter, but just stop with the flex. Stop with the flex cuts. I want my classic top mounts. I love them. Can we go back to 1.6 millimeter PCBs? Fuck shims and multiple stab. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, shims are an annoying thing, to be honest, and yeah. Well, that's what the market wants most of the time. More flex, more bounce. That's what they give. The only exception is OTD 356 Mini 1 flex cut. One flex cut is enough. Like, if you do like one flex cut in the middle over here, like just one there, or for example there, I'm fine. Or like 1 and then, sorry, like 1 and then 2. I'm fine with that. Like 2 is enough, 1 is enough. But per row and then per key, that's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. And then there's Sushi Roll PCB. Our lab built different, man. Our lab is built different. I got Thera 75, and the only way to make it acceptable feeling-wise and sound-wise was to order custom alu plate for it. Thera is a plateless gasket, right? If I'm not wrong. I put a palm plate on my Hex 4B as well, so yeah, I don't really like the plateless gasket too much, but I did put a palm plate and it ended up making it sound so good and feels way better for me personally because it's a little bit stiffer. No one in the no one in the 80s or 90s really sees their Model Fs under their fingers and think, I need this more flex. True. That is true. No, where did flex even started from? Where did the flex trend start? Faris, hello. And even with alu plate, you can feel the what flex cut makes the sound and feel. True. Flex cut usually dampens the sound of a keyboard most of the time. In most cases. So usually PCBs with super flexy stuff, they tend to be a little bit more muted compared to like your fixed and non-flex cutted PCBs. Being an ISO user, yes, it is hard. Man, I feel for you now. I feel for you. What keyboard even started the flex cut trend? Kenapa panggil Mbak? Assuming O-ring gaskets were meant to give some flex and bounce, we can all point the blame to OTD. I think it was to make it more soft, wasn't it? Softer, not really necessarily flexy, bounce up and down like a trampoline. Probably starts from wanting to achieve maximum soft typing feel. Probably. I'm just curious on which board caused the trend, you know. Like for example, like if we see the jelly thocky sound kind of things, those started from the Jelly Epoch. Jelly Epoch really started it. Like people went for PE foam starting from Jelly Epoch, I think. Vega had a part to play in that as well, I think, if I'm not wrong. Voice wasn't too popular. The suit Perky Flex is the wildest. No, Sushi Roll PCB is the wildest. But on the flip side, it's very satisfying making something to fit someone's preferences without compromising. True. Maybe the Keychron Q1? Nah, the Keychron Q1 didn't start anything. GMMK Pro started the budget alu trend. Budget alu 75% with knobs. GMMK Pro started that, and I can say everyone started trying to compete for it. Trying to release budget alu keyboard, 75% knob. Then Keychron came along, did the same thing with less RGB. Hello, Udon. How are you, dude? GMMK Pro kind of started the knob thing. It made a lot of people look for knobs most of the time. If there is a Nobel Prize for keyboard, will probably have the most awards. Yes, most likely. Please don't tell me. Belated happy birthday, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Dude, I hope and I wish, please, for the future of the keyboard industry, You see Owlab Link 65 come out with a sushi roll PCB. Please, no one else do that. Please, just stay with your flex cuts. It's fine. Don't make a sushi roll PCB and start making every single keyboard a sushi roll. Please, just tone it down. Tone it down. Any good PC key recommendations? At least 65% layout. There is the new Loki 65 KB. Loki 65. That is starting group buy right now, I think. Kamagoro. So if you want to try and look for something new, a Link 60. Sorry, not Link. Sorry. Loki 65 is a pretty decent one. Would Owlab be the Bob Dylan of Nobel Prizes of literature in that sense? Probably. Owlab is releasing a 40% Alice. Yeah, the Chalice. Chalice? I wonder what's new shit they'll shove in that board. I don't think they're gonna do the curtain PCB on an Alice, so I'm probably thinking they're gonna do per key flex cut, like the suit, or whatever PCB they used to have on the spring. But props to Owlab for trying out to make a 40%, which is interesting. They went the 40% route. I don't know how many people are gonna go for the Chalice, since 40% is still a niche section of the market. But I mean, like, if they want to, then yeah, I mean, good luck to them. Hopefully the Chalice does well. I'm sure they've done their market research though, but yeah. It's very intriguing that they did go for a 40% instead of going for like Arisu, for example. Chalice, more like Malice plus Marginal Alice. Other than that, I haven't seen like any like particularly crazy new keyboards that really came out recently. Yo, Monato, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. So in your opinion, what keyboard trend is going to happen next? 75 is pretty popular right now. Actually 75 was popular last year. Most of the time it was last year. Yeah, 75 was last year. We had the Keychron Q1, we had the not last year, like end of last year and this year. So, like Hex 4B, for example. What do I miss? You miss nothing. But, what trend? I don't think it's gonna go to 60%. We're starting to see a lot more 65% lately. I think there is a slight resurgence in 60%. I do wish that there will be more. I hope there's more full sizes, you know. Hopefully more full sizes. I think full sizes is a little bit, you know, they're not looked after. We have the KBD fans Odin, the rise of bottomless mod. No, please. I have a Southpaw full size. It's lit. Yes, I mean, like, I like full sizes. I don't actually mind full sizes, and Southpaw ones are even better. With larger boards, you can display more of the keycaps you pay way too much for. Exactly. You pay $100 for a GMK set, which you're only gonna use, let's say, a quarter of, sorry, like like half of the keycap set. Technically, you only need to pay $50 then, right? If you're gonna do it for like a 60%. Yes, I hope for more FRL TKL layouts next year. I think it is a very nice layout. It's a very good layout in between TKL and 65%, and I think it's a nice layout. Some people dislike it on how long it is though, but I like it. I enjoy it. Okay, I think everything's soldered in. Add more on here. But you pay $500 for one key called Artisan. That's you, Harakeeps, that's you. QK60 Frog Mini, yeah, might be the rise of... Oh, actually, yeah, it might be a rise of 60%. QK60, yes. Frog Mini, yes. Other than that, there's not too much. Hopefully more Alice's as well. I think a lot of people are starting to get more interested in Alice keyboards, which is a good thing. Yeah, we have our PCB done. Are you into vintage Cherry at all? I have one vintage G80, which I will take out for you guys. Turns out it's a very rare edition. Yeah, so turns out this is a very rare... Yeah, why is it so bright? But, yeah. This is a vintage Cherry G80 1800. As you can see, the classic G80 front lip. Where are the keycaps? So, the keycaps. So this is what happened. So, the keycaps. My client got them, and then I got the keyboard instead. So he bought the keycaps with the keyboard, and he took the keycaps. I took the keyboard. Yes, this is Polycaps Corn. Yeah, so it turns out this is a special edition one. This is a special edition G80 that was only on boats or like for sailors or something like that. They were, yeah, so this particular green version of the G80 is very, very rare, turns out. So I'm quite pleased that I actually have one, and I don't really type on it. It's just like my prize board, I guess. But it's honestly pretty cool that I do have one of those. The green reminding me of Master Chief Green. True. What switches in that Cherry? I put Cherry Vintage Blacks on that particular keyboard. You need to get the OG keycaps back on the board. I could try. But those are most... yeah, those are expensive. Like, OG Cherries are expensive, but they are nice. So I got like pretty cheap Cherry Vintage MX Blacks, and they are pretty smooth. So I was happy that I got them for such a cheap price, and they're so smooth anyways. So yeah, I'm looking for a guy in Europe who can build my keyboard. Do you have a name? Who's European keyboard builders? Don't really know too much in Europe. Is it illegal to put on JWK switch on a Cherry keyboard? It's not illegal, but it kind of hurts the feelings of a lot of people. Galarsis does not do build commissions, alright? Galarsis is UK, by the way. UK is not a part of Europe anymore because of Brexit. Thank you very much. It is now the United Kingdom. We left the continent. To be fair, JQ, UK is separated by the ocean. You left the European Union, but you didn't left the Europe continent. To be fair, though, UK is separated by the sea. It's a channel, yes, it is a channel, yes. A body of water, there you go, a body of water. It's separated by a body of water. Like a big, big river. Would you even call that a river? It's not a river. So, this is the keyboard we are building again. Lovely, lovely case. At least the autofocus is doing well. Lovely engraving inside. And yeah, it's honestly pretty good looking. Can already see a few hairline scratches that I can see from, but it is fine. It is not too visible. Note, I have not opened the keyboard since meetup, so yes. Yes, the inner weight is very nice. It is. I actually like the back weight as well. The back weight's pretty nice. Don't really know what that logo means, but yeah, because I don't watch anime. So, do we go top mount first or O-ring first? I think we can try O-ring first and then we can go top mount, because I think Etherlight wants it top mount. So we can do the O-ring first to see how it sounds, and then we'll convert it to its final form. It's a good anime about how an anime version of the British Empire took over the world with mechs. Wait, really? Yeah, I watch zero anime, so I have no clue. Honestly, like, the only anime I properly... Well, I didn't really properly watch it, but the only anime I watched was frickin' Pokemon. Why do I bother suffering with TX if I just went... The moment of realization has hit him. Yes, now he realizes. Why does he bother? Even Doraemon? No, I never watched Doraemon. Like, I've never watched a single episode of it, so... Yeah. No, I wake up early in the morning. So, here's the thing. The front, yes, I know the front and rear screws have different lengths. So yeah, my school used to be quite far from where I live. So it's usually like a 40-minute drive. Yeah, it's usually like a 40-minute drive to the school. So I have to wake up early in the morning, take a bath, and then just go with the car. So I never had proper time to really watch something in the morning. Yeah, I would just sleep in the car most of the time. So, yeah. And then eat breakfast in the car as well. So, I didn't really experience watching a lot of things in the morning. So, yeah. So I never watched, like, Doraemon at morning, Shin-chan as well, or any of those shows. Even Pokemon was on, like, early in the morning, if I'm not wrong, but yeah, I never really watched it. One day in my childhood, I throw tantrum when I miss morning cartoon. Really? Yeah, I never, I was at my school for, like, since I was early childhood till I graduated out of high school. So I stayed in the same school, and I did the same routine for, I guess, how many years is that? 15 years? Same routine every day. Never watch cartoons in the morning. I would watch a few things on my on my car, since it had a screen. So I used to watch some movies on it, like Star Wars. I used to have like what was it, Empire Strikes Back running on it, or Revenge of the Sith running in the car. Even though I'm sleeping, sometimes it's still running, so when I wake up I kind of watch it for like about 5 minutes, and then yeah, not really much other than that. Movie, not even Looney Tunes? No, I didn't really watch Looney Tunes. Yeah, I'm not a guy who really watches a lot of stuff, to be honest. I didn't really watch too much things when I was small. I don't watch SpongeBob. No, I don't watch SpongeBob. So I'm more accustomed to cartoons that were on after school. So for example, like cartoons after school at like 4 was usually like Ben 10. Yeah, Ben 10 or like those kinds of stuff. Mr. Bean. So yeah, that's most likely what I do watch. So I don't really watch the morning cartoons at all. Which Ben 10 though? Like I used to watch the normal Ben 10 and then the Alien Force one, but I do like Alien Force better than the normal, the young Ben 10. And then they proceeded to ruin Ben 10 afterwards, but yeah. Ben 10 was pretty nice. I was quite addicted to that. It's a pretty nice cartoon. Scooby-Doo used to be in the afternoon. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. So here's my usual school routine. Okay, here's my usual school day. I would wake up in the morning at 5:45. I would wake up at 5:45 in the morning, and then I would take a shower, and then I would probably leave for school at 6:20, or at least 6:25 is like max. Okay, I have the breakfast ready in the car. My driver takes me to the school, and then yeah, just I sleep throughout the day, throughout the ride. Or if I don't sleep, well, I'll just pay attention at the road or watch a movie. And then afterwards, I would arrive near my school. There's like a empty road. I arrive there. I eat up first in the car, usually some light snacks and everything. And then I proceed to go to school. And then I go home at 3:20. Go to my grandparents' house because it's closer to the school rather than go back to my house. So over there, I usually take a little nap first, and then after that, watch some cartoons afterwards on the TV. And that's when I used to watch Ben 10, Kamen Rider, Danny Phantom a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, and then I'd go home at like 7, around 7. Pick up my mom after work. So yeah, that's my usual routine. I never watch Hunter x Hunter. No. What school did you go to? It was Sekolah Perkumpulan Mandiri, or PSKD Mandiri it used to be called. No, bukan sekolah anak terang. Beda itu. Kalau nggak jadi kayak saya. Wih. And yeah, we have the gas. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice. Dang, it looks pretty good with the PCB on. Okay, so since keycaps are not provided, I don't know what keycaps we should put in here. Please look at the Mechanico case and you will find something in the case that doesn't look similar to a tofu. Wait, what? DCX? I left my frost switch at home, can't send it to you. Yeah, no worries. This part's... Well then, what keycap set do I have? I could put RG. If we wanted to, I could put RG, and I think it would look good. Don't particularly have any GMKs for this. Do we go PC? White on black? White. I don't even have a white on black set. Yeah, I have nothing for purple. I have Peach Blossom. Ife Peach Blossom, not the GMK, but yeah. Oh, I do have Black Panther though. I usually go for Cherry Profile JCD. Just usually go for Cherry Profile. Black Panther? I mean, we could make an anime board, sorry, a Wii board into a... We could make a Wii board into a Marvel keyboard, but yes. Wait, actually, let me check the switches first if they're working. Black on white. I mean, I could use DCX on this, and yeah. Marvel X anime. Black Panther would be perfect, but yeah. It's MT3, sadly. We all love Cherry, and Cherry is a goated sound. 7U Sangan, not split backspace, key tester. Yeah, alright, let's put DCX on this. I mean, DCX sounds the best anyways. Oh wait, why is that ISO shift? You should buy more GMK OS for the stream. Yes, I should. It's not healthy for my wallet, but yes. Okay, yep, everything is good. Yeah, it's from Balanchi Platoon server, which you can join the group by... sorry, you can join the Discord server over here. Let me put the link over there. I think there has been the Nightbot going around posting it. I think. I'm not too sure. Might have made a mistake. Yeah, here's the side profile. There you go. My camera's focused now. It's now in a good state. See, the camera's good now. It's fine. The side camera, it's finally good. It's doing its job. It's doing its job. Here's the side profile. Here's the back. I love the wavy design of it. Pretty nice. All right, let me get DCX out. And anyone know the size of the O-ring that you need for a DZ60 PCB? DZ60 does not support O-ring. DZ60 does not support O-ring. It does not have the curves on the top of the PCB to allow for the O-ring to actually work on an O-ring mounted keyboard. So yeah. Have you watched The Boys? No, I've not watched The Boys, nor Game of Thrones, or any of Game of Thrones. Yes. Here's the list of things that I do watch, okay? Here's the list of things that I watch. Oh, the new DZ60 Flex has it? Really? So the things I watch is... I've been watching Andor recently. Well, today. I watched Andor, pretty good for a Star Wars series. It's pretty serious and grounded, so I like it. Andor. She-Hulk. Today's episode was pretty meh. And then after that, what else do I watch? I don't watch a lot of stuff, to be. Yes, Andor has came out and has already 3 episodes on it, so it's pretty good. It's actually a pretty good series. Like, the first 3 episodes are generally better than Obi-Wan. New Lord of the Rings is good. Yeah, I've never watched any of the Lord of the Rings movies nor Game of Thrones, so yeah. Mode 65 is already fulfilled last year. Yeah, it's a very grounded Star Wars story. It's not there's no mention of lightsabers, there's not even Imperial ships yet or something like that, so simple, grounded Star Wars movie. I have a question. What Switch has the same specs as the Texi Zaku? Geon Black Linears. Geon Blacks. You can find them at Geon Works. Yeah, Mode 65 has been discontinued by Mode. They're focusing full on the wait a minute. Yes, Geon Black Linears, yes. Spacebar's a weird return. It's returning properly, but nah, it should be fine. Just a little bit mushy. It's not because of the lube. Ah, there you go, it's fine. No worries, no worries. Yeah, it's technically a Zaku Switch. Geon Black's, it's very similar to Zaku's, so essentially it's the same. I would say it's the same. Don't really feel too much differences between the two. The best Star Wars series or Mandalorian? To be honest, I have not watched Mandalorian at all. Like, I've watched a few clips of it, but not really the full length. So, I should start watching it. I should. You should. It's a must for Star Wars fans. To be honest, I'm not a big Star Wars geek, but I enjoy the movies, but and the lore, but I'm not too big on it, you know. Disney's Star Wars, weird. Kind of. I mean, we don't talk about Episode 8 and 9, okay? Episode 8 and 9 is dreadful. Somehow Palpatine returned. Great explanation. Somehow Palpatine returned. You have to watch Mandalorian. Boba Fett. I only watched like the first episode of Boba Fett, and it didn't really catch me too much, so yeah. The laziest writing in history. Somehow Palpatine returned. Disney Star Wars made Star Wars physics so weird. Did it? Boba Fett turned into Mando season 2.5, which put me off it. Aw. You need to watch Mandalorian before Boba Fett. I see. Okay. I have seen clips of people crying when they saw Luke Skywalker enter the room. I did? You did? I did not expect that, Chris. It is emotional, but I didn't cry. Alright, this is... Okay, wait, 1 second. It's too bright. It's too bright. Alright. So... Here it is. It needs the Frost Witch, to be honest, and I'm sorry I don't have purple sets for this, but yes. He's gonna put GMK Frost Witch on it. Well, here's the keyboard. This is the Gas60 with DCX. Mosquito! No, it went away. Here's the side profile of the keyboard. Pretty clean. Here's the bottom of the keyboard. Pretty clean. Here's the top view of the keyboard. Pretty clean. Yeah, it's overall a pretty good looking keyboard. And I like that the front lip is actually rounded, not a flat, so makes it interesting for sure. The purple is stunning and the side profile is so nice. Yep. Love that wavy curve on it. Okay, let's do a typing test. Start a prediction, go odd or even. Where's Nate? I don't know where Nate went. Maybe he's busy playing Valorant. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch since it's the last days before Overwatch 2. So Overwatch should be a very, very fun game. I really like Overwatch, and it's still my favorite game of all time. And I'm happy it's going to Overwatch 2. Glad it's going to Overwatch 2. It got a bit stale. Oh, the LEDs are lighting up under it. Let me turn it down. Lighting, turn it off. One more question. SA versus MT3, which one do you prefer and why? Yeah, I know it's about preference, just curious. Yeah, it's okay. I do prefer MT3 over SA. But for both of the keycap set profiles, I don't like them using with linear switches. For SA and MT3, it's like very good if you put like a tactile under it. MT3 is slightly shorter than SA, that's why I really like it. SA row 3 only is pretty decent as well, but I would take MT3. And MT3 sounds quite nice. I don't see any arrow. Fake arrow? Yeah, he wants this as an arrow keys. As arrow keys. For those who use Cherry MX browns, do you guys break it in? I personally don't. I just use Cherry MX browns as it is. As it is. Okay, backspace, right shift becomes up, left, down, and right, and this becomes MO. 1. Okay. Yeah, usually break-in happens naturally anyways. My browns are broken in like to 1.5 million. They're stupid smooth. Dude, how did you do 1.5 million? That's like a lot, dude. Loop the legs for browns? I don't usually loop the legs for browns since they're already like very, they have a small bump, so I don't usually loop the legs for browns. Like for Holy Pandas I would, but for browns I don't. Okay. My friend did it for me, man. Your friend is a heavy typist. Yeah, I don't really mind the brown scratches. True. All right, here we go. More like he had a he had a machine. Oh. All right. So, this is the Gas60 with stock Gayron Oil Kings Alu plate, the O-ring mount. So after this, we're going top mount after this. So yes. All right, here we go. DCX keycaps. That sounds very good. This is stock Oil Kings, by the way. It's stock oil. That's stock Oil Kings. That is why it's the #1 linear switch right now. Go buy it at plus KB. 92. Congratulations to even users. Sorry, odd. Wait, 92. Yeah, even users. There you go. Currently out of stock. Then get it back in stock. Oh, hello there, Bulk Keyboards. Yes, we are building it. And it sounds really, really good. Sounds good. That was the O-ring mount. So we're going to try out the top mount now. But the O-ring mount sounds really clean. It's not my keyboard. It's Etherlight's keyboard. So, yeah. Just building it for him. It is very good, though. It's really good. It was an alu plate bowl. Yeah, really nice clacks. 1 second. Let me turn off the music. Yeah, alphas sound really, really clean. There's no hollowness on the board. It's honestly really good. It's honestly really good. I'm very impressed with it. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's might be one of my favorite sounding 60% in a while. It's very good. Very good. Oh. Yeah, I like it. I like it. We'll get to top mount now, and I expect it to be even better, of course. Yes, this is a very good. Better than Fusion, of course. No disrespect to the Fusion. Fusion is a good board, but I think this sounds superior. If I may ask, how much was one of these keyboards again? Try low profile. No, we ain't trying low profile anything today. I think the weight helps a lot in terms of the sound profile of this keyboard. Okay, next we're trying out top mount, and we'll get rid of the O-rings. Yeet. The O-rings sound really nice though. I am pleased with that. It sounds very good. $405. That's a relatively good price for this board. I would pay that. What is this using? Small hexes. It's the bottom lip. So top mount is my favorite mounting style still until this day. So this should sound good. Absolutely banger choice of purple. I love purple. Purple keyboards are so good. And sometimes people don't see that they are good. Easy to open up top case, unlike yesterday's board. Yeah, yesterday's board. By the way, yesterday's board, the Ayla, it had a problem where one of the diodes actually went off, so I had to fix it off stream. I think there was like 2 diodes that went off. It was caps lock and the right arrow key. So the caps lock, the diode came out when I was opening up the PCB from its case, from its sleeve. I saw one diode inside the sleeve, so I was like, okay, that's one. And then the second diode came out. Is there one screw missing, by the way? I think there's one screw missing. I think you only gave me 7, Etherlight. There's one more. Well, I mean, it doesn't affect it too much. Yeah, there's only 7? Ah, okay.